in for half a second here to talk about the Odell Beckham presser. Did we learn anything new? I'll be honest with you. No, we didn't. We didn't learn anything necessarily new except that Odell Beckham thought for sure he was going to be Super Bowl MVP based on his last performance in the Super Bowl. So that if that tells you anything, this dude has his competitive complex through the roof, and let's hope he brings that same mentality to the Baltimore Ravens and is able to convince Lamar to come over. Did we see Eric DeCosta finally mention Lamar Jackson's name instead of treating him like it's Voldemort? We don't say his name or he's who should not be named over there. Yes, that's positive. That's a positive sign. They looking forward to seeing this guy sign a long-term deal. And then, of course, the details are continually going to be hid unless Lamar gets pissed off and says something on Twitter or or Instagram or something along those lines. So y'all keep putting out those false narratives about Lamar, and then let him just go ahead and speak his mind on Twitter because you know that's what he's gonna do. Y'all fire him up. That's what y'all. That's what y'all are good at. That's what all of the media seems to be good at, is putting the false narratives out there and seeing if Lamar will bite. Anyway, so we'll get some more details as that goes along. But as far as Odell Beckham goes, and as far as Eric DeCosta goes, kudos to DeCosta for signing this guy. Kudos for Steve for being activated or being active in negotiating to bring Odell Beckham there, for motivating Odell enough for him to talk to his agent, for him to say, "Hey, I want to be a Raven." So much love there to Steve Bisciotti, because as far as I was concerned, I always thought Steve was the guy who was just sitting back, smoking cigars, not doing anything, letting DeCosta roll through and take care of business, and letting Harbaugh be that counselor, letting Ozzie come in and consult as well. But to see now that Bisciotti is in fact, a negotiator in part of this, and maybe he's a negotiator in part of the deal with Lamar as well. That's a positive sign. There's more heads in this game. There's more hands in the pot trying to make sure this thing gets done. So I'm very appreciative of that. But as far as like Harbaugh, we didn't get to see the evil stare or him actually looking like he was going to beat somebody up for saying Lamar's name. They back to being positive. That kind of lets us know that things are on the up and up, that there's a possibility that Lamar Jackson could come back to the Ravens. Odell wants it. The Ravens want it. We just need Lamar to want the same thing. He just got to get out of his head the idea of what he thought he was worth, and then go back to what is a realistic deal that works for both teams. I'm not saying that he shouldn't get, what he's worth. I'm saying he should get a great deal of money that is equivalent to what the market is, not what Deshaun Watson is, but what the market currently is. I'm not saying Deshaun Watson is better. I'm not saying he's worse. What I am saying is that was an unrealistic deal. The Ravens need to stick to a realistic deal and go ahead and get Lamar back on that track. And that way we can move forward and continue as a team, go win a championship and be great. You know what was funny today? They said my boy's name. James. He said, look, DeCosta said, hey, he's happy with James. I think Harbaugh said he's happy with James, like happy with all these receivers. So, message, I think my boy might be sticking around just for a little bit, at least to compete at camp. And that's going to be cool. To actually see him come in, have an opportunity to go out there and compete. And if he ends up beating out these guys, including the rookie, whoever that is, whether it's Zay Flowers, JSN, Addison, whoever, if he's beating these guys in camp, are they going to give him another opportunity? Or are they going to say, hey, that was just camp and you were just another camp warrior that can't seem to show up in games? And maybe they recognize that and maybe they send him on his way. I don't know. Either way, I feel like this Ravens receiving core got a little bit better today because they signed the guy. They got him talking. And I think he's going to recruit Lamar and get the deal done. So that's another hand in the pot. That's all I got to say about that. So this is the home of Original Sports Perspective, from our couch to yours. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the comment button, or hit that comments, and subscribe. Smack that bell. Show me some love, because we do the live shows. I need you there. And, I appreciate all of y'all coming through and doing your thing with us on the Mondays and Wednesday nights at 8:45. So join us then and we'll have a great time. Hey, thanks for coming through, Shane. I got to get going because I got to go back to work. But y'all take care. Peace.